Have you ever been surrounded by blondes on this show?
No, I think this is the first time.
This is a dream come true.
It's definitely better than Malcolm and Dave. I'd rather have, this is better than a threesome with those guys.
Dad, don't. You're gonna get in trouble. You shouldn't have called this person a bitch. Like, you know, trying. And then he's like, why? He's like, why? He's like, you know, people call you a bitch. First starts playing your video, and you say half a sentence, and before you can even say anything, he stops it, and then he says all these mean things about you. He calls you a bitch, and he calls you this and that, and then he doesn't even let us listen to what you have to say, right?
I like that Mr. Kasparian has finally figured out the internet is not fair. But there is that bonding moment, you know, in a moment of need.
Yeah, in moments of need and tragedy. Like,
yeah, and I've read that about the London bombings when the Germans were bombing the hell out of London. They'd get together in the shelters, and there'd be enormous camaraderie. Right?
Yeah.
That's why we need the aliens to attack. Then we'll all get along.
When you patiently try to explain to someone what your position is, and you use as much evidence as humanly possible to make that point, right? You're not using hyperbole, you're not using emotion, you're just matter-of-factly stating, okay, here's why it's a problem that Trump owes $1.8 billion in the form of loans to various financial institutions throughout the world. And then they come back to you with like, oh, but you know, it's actually good for business to have like a debt to income ratio.
Trump's like, oh, I'm gonna get El Chapo, I'm gonna do this. And El Chapo Jr. was like, yeah, that's like your opinion, man. He's like, instead, I'm gonna come for you and kill you. And Trump was like, I need security. I need security. The guy said he's gonna come in. He said a tweet, I need security.
Isn't it weird that a necklace is something you couldn't wear if you were necklace?
You gotta tweet that out. You gotta tweet it out.
Crazy, I'm gonna tweet it out.
My favorite word is now cuck.
I believe that I was the first to the cuck party.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, it's the right wing who says, if somebody tells you they're gonna do something, you should listen to them because maybe they're gonna do it, right? But we didn't listen. Already Trump's a little jealous of Jelly of Comey. In one of the proceedings as he saw Comey, he's like, oh, there's Jim. He's become more famous than me.
Oh my God, he has the smallest penis of all time.
Like, it's really gotta be microscopic.
Yes.